Hey everybody, Fox here. It's just at the end of the Mermaids residential that I've been at, which is like a secret retreat for trans kids and their families, and I just wanted to make a quick vlog about the importance of supporting young people, young trans people. I was called up actually last week because there were a few articles that hit the press asking whether 3 was too young for a child to know who they are and to say that they're trans. And I had to chat with a talk show host, and I'll leave the link below with the chat that I had. And the talk show host seemed actually very transphobic, and she said straight out that she had children and that, you know, one of her young boys had a phase where they were dressing, you know, in pink or tutus or something when they were 5, and she said, well, they just grew out of it. I just thought he might be gay, but they grew out of it. It reminds me of what one of the mums was saying here actually about gender and sexuality, and that she feels for the trans youth at least that it doesn't help to have trans, the T, latched onto LGB, because when it comes to kids, I do believe, you know, well, obviously, for anyone, we're talking about gender, we're not talking about sexuality, and that kind of muddies the waters a little bit because people start to think that it's a deviant kind of thing. 2 or 3 is old enough. A young child at 2 or 3 can express preference. They can tell you whether they want orange squash or raspberry squash, or you know, whether they like pink or blue, and you know, whether they want to wear a dress or not wear a dress. So I think it's really, really important to just be aware and just I don't know, just recognize what your kids are telling you and notice those signs. Because for me, when I didn't, you know, because there was no awareness around trans issues, and because of that, I was just seen as a bad kid. I was seen as the black sheep, a difficult child, the one that wouldn't conform, the tomboy, and you know, I had such a difficult time because of it, because I was seen as a naughty child, when actually I wasn't a naughty child. I was a very clever child, and I was very, you know, I really wanted to please people, and you know, and then for me, when I hit the wrong puberty and I felt very much alone with everything. It was a horrible time, and I'm really lucky to have made it. That's the end of my rant about trans kids, but this weekend has been just so wonderful. I think it's my 3rd Mermaids residential. It's my 2nd time at this location, which is very much like an American summer camp, and I just love it so much, and the people here are really, really special, and I'm so grateful that this whole place exists. Anyway, there's a case going on at the moment, and I can't talk too much about it, but a young child has been taken away from their loving single mother, and it makes you feel so frustrated that the services have all turned on her, and that they don't realize that what they're doing is absolute abuse, and they can't take the trans out of this kid. You know, this little girl is not going to suddenly change their views and live their life as a boy, which is what they're assigned at birth. You know, it's just going to traumatize them, and it just breaks my heart that a young person like that is having to go through that right now, where they've been taken away from their mother, they're being made to live their life as a boy, being treated like a boy, and you know, it must be pretty scary, it must be pretty awful. So I hope that she can get through this, and yeah, it doesn't scar her too much. Anyway, I'm so glad Mermaids exists. It's such a fantastic event, really great people. I was here with about 85 plus people, kids and parents, siblings as well, and yeah, thank God Mermaids exists. Alright, look after yourselves, and I will chat more soon. Bye.